Welcome back. You're watching KTN Prime. Thank you for staying with us. Now, the revised BBI report that was launched on Wednesday last week proposes to establish the office of the Judiciary Ombudsman, who shall hold office for a single term of 5 years and is not eligible for reappointment. Unlike in the BBI report that was launched on Mashujaa Day in Kisii, where the president was to nominate and appoint the ombudsman with the approval of the National Assembly, the revised BBI states that the nominee shall have approval of the Senate before appointment. Now, the Judiciary Ombudsman shall also prepare an annual report to Parliament on any complaints against judiciary staff.
According to the BBI report, the proposal to create the independent office of the Judiciary Ombudsman seeks to protect the independence of the judiciary while holding it accountable to the people of Kenya. Apart from the Ombudsman sitting at the Judicial Service Commission, BBI proposes to expand the Ombudsman's mandate to discipline judges and other judiciary staff. However, the recommendation that the President shall nominate and, with the approval of the National Assembly, appoint the Judiciary Ombudsman was viewed by critics to be sinister, given that members of the Cabinet shall also sit in the National Assembly should BBI be endorsed by Kenyans and thus eroding the independence of the judiciary.
The proposal in the BBI report to establish an office of the Judiciary Ombudsman appointed by the President is weakening and endangering the judicial path of restoring and administering justice to the Kenyan people.
The BBI Constitutional Amendment Bill 2020 that was launched Wednesday last week at KICC made some radical changes on the office of the Judiciary Ombudsman. The person shall be an ex-official member of the Judiciary Service Commission and qualified for appointment as a judge of the Supreme Court. Under the revised BBI, the President shall nominate and, with the approval of the Senate, appoint the Judiciary Ombudsman. The Ombudsman shall receive and conduct inquiries into complaints against judges, registrars, magistrates, and other judicial officers and other staff of the judiciary. The Kisii BBI report had proposed that after the end of each financial year, the Judiciary Ombudsman was to submit a report to the President and to Parliament. The revised BBI now states the Judiciary Ombudsman shall prepare regular reports to the Judicial Service Commission and an annual report to Parliament on any complaints against judges and other judiciary officers and recommendations on the action to be taken by the Judicial Service Commission.
He will be vetted by the Senate, thereby giving the office a seal of approval by the people's representatives. And then if you go further in the document, you will find that the Ombudsman then now makes reports to Parliament, which is a very different thing.
The BBI states the Judiciary Ombudsman shall not investigate any matter pending before any court or tribunal or reopen a court or tribunal case or review a judge's decision. Parliament shall allocate adequate funds to enable the office of the Judiciary Ombudsman to perform its functions and enact legislation to entrench the office in the Constitution. Patrick Amimo, KTN News.
Now, Parliament is set to debate